So the first time I saw an imprint, I was staying in San Diego on the third floor of a condo of one of my friends. And it was late at night, of course. In the guest room where I was staying, it was all windows. And I could see this image of, it looked like a man or a woman, I couldn't be sure. But they were pacing up and down, like up and down, and then to the left and to the right. They would keep turning their head this way. They would just go up, back and forth, like they were pacing. I'm gonna just do it so you understand. They were just pacing back and forth like this. They kept doing this. And at first I thought it must be somebody out there with a flashlight cleaning up between the lounge chairs, because I couldn't figure out why it went on for like a half an hour. It literally looked like a form of electricity, or like it just wasn't all the way substance. So I could tell it wasn't there, but I could see it so clearly. So that's when I thought, okay, I gotta figure out what this is. Because when I woke up in the morning, there was no pool, there were no lounge chairs, there was a railroad track. And I found out later from people there was a train that used to run through there. That was like where they would get on the train. Basically, the only thing that I could think of was like, must be a conductor or somebody who's like repetitively going back and forth up and down on this like train, and either giving tickets or taking tickets is what I kept seeing. After I had that experience, I did look into it because I had heard of an imprint myself. I had just never seen one. When I did my research, exactly what I found out was that when there is something that happens to somebody, they're not acknowledged for it, or say this soul died on that, he had a heart attack, right? Maybe he was like giving out tickets and died. But the memory of that was such a strong frequency for this particular soul, if this was his job for 30 years, 40 years, whatever, that's actually what he wanted me or she wanted me to see. Because the reason that I see them and other people don't is because I have been able to see these things since I was little. I have a very, I don't know, sensitivity to, I'm open to the souls that are around, whether they're stuck here or not. Animals to young children, I can sense their younger souls, regardless. If you ever see one, this is really something that is important to understand. The reason that they want to be seen is so that they are acknowledged for actually being in human form at one time, because they are reliving this moment. This imprint is happening over and over again until somebody outside of that significant frequency sees it, acknowledges it, and gives them sort of validation that they were there, they did that, so that they can move on. So that's really why it happens. To me, because I am helping these lost souls, we'll say, to be recognized so that they can move on. That's why I've never been scared of any of these spirits. And then I will talk about dark shadow figures in the next one. So I hope that answers your question. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer your questions.